The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
I'm doing good, man. Y'all doing all right?
Doing pretty good.
Hey, Chris back there, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah, where did we see Chris babies at the other day? We saw.
He was at the game. I saw you.
Yeah. I saw your babies at the game, man.
Yeah. Did they enjoy? Were they hyped?
Boy, my son was hyped.
He was hyped. He was high-fiving everybody he saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What jersey he have on? A camouflage nice?
The camo, the salute to service, CeeDee Lamb jersey.
Yes.
Tell him not to ever wear that again. Burn it.
Why is that?
Don't do that. I just bought it.
Bad luck for CD.
Wow.
Tell him to go wear a Patrick Mahomes jersey this week. Put some juju on him.
Oh, wow.
Kurt, you ever been punched in the junk before?
Oh, I need to work on your mic. Your mic's busted.
Your mic's not working. No.
Wow.
I need technical.
There we go.
All right.
That's better.
Wow.
Chris just didn't want to hear my name.
Oh, be gentle with it, Kurt. Don't pull on it.
I haven't touched it.
Massage it. Don't pull on it.
Yeah.
There
you go.
All right.
Yeah,
You got to have flow, Kurt. Flow.
I don't know if I've ever been accused of having flow. No, I can't say I have, sir.
No?
You?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just, horsing around.
okay.
Not like Chris showed us a video. There was a fight last night after the 49ers Carolina game, and everybody was wondering why it was Jawan Jennings and what's his name, the kid from TCU, Chris?
Is it like mooring or something like that?
Yeah. And Jennings punched him in the head, and everybody's like, what the hell's going on? And Chris just showed me a video on Twitter where Mooring basically came from came from grandma's house and punched him right in the junk. So that'll get you a fine.
I'm gonna tell you one time during the game, and it was about the guy did it by mistake. I think it was a knee, and I always for some reason so dumb. Now, in baseball, they wear a cup, and they put a plastic cup to help you. But in football, we just put on the strap and no cup.
Yep.
I never.
And
I just assumed you guys did.
Yeah, and I thought that, okay, from baseball with the plastic cup, I'm protected. Especially catchers love to have those on, even though sometimes they get pinched.
Oh yeah.
I got hit there. And the first thing I thought is I got on a cup, and I realized I didn't have on a cup. It was just a strap.
And then it settled. It set in.
I was rolling around, Hickam, Jim Meyer, and all the guys. They're like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, and I'm pointing, because I couldn't really talk. And they like, "Is it a groin? No, it ain't a groin. Is it this? No, I got hit in." And, you don't want nobody to touch it because you're like.
Yeah, that's mine. No. Yeah.
Man, it took me a minute to gather myself, man. So I know how this kid must have felt, man. And back in the day when that happened, when a guy took a shot at you, or whether it's accident or whether it was meant to be, you chalked it up in the game. You hey, this is part of the game. Right. But these kids today, you spit on them, you do this or do that or whatever. They are taking this thing. You've seen more kids take off after each other after games now than I've ever seen it, man. I've never seen
Take it to
like
the
this.
streets.
Yeah, they taking it to the street. Yeah, you right, man.
Hang on to it after that too.
Christy was saying at the game, you can tell when that happens is because, when something happens, the trainers run out there pretty quick.
Yeah.
And they run out there real quick, and then they start standing around.
Okay.
They just kind of look down at you, and the guy's like rolling around, like, "Are you gonna help him out?" And he's like, "No, can't help him."
Yeah, just gotta walk it off.
Go walk it off.
Roll
it
it in the
off,
dirt.
walk it off, crawl it off, however the pain ease
Happened
up.
at the game this week.
Yeah, man.
What's the worst you ever got hurt in a game? Did you ever miss time?
Yeah, I did. I missed some games. A knee. The knee had me. And we won a Super Bowl that season.
Your knee?
Yeah, my knee was. Yeah, and we won a Super Bowl that season, man. But I never knew I could go 6 plays perfect, nothing wrong. And in my mind, I'll forget. Then all of a sudden, I'll take a sudden step somewhere, and it'll cripple me.
Just like buckle.
Oh, it'll buckle, and then for the next 3 or 4 plays, you can't run out. You can't run out of the game. You know, so for the next 3 or 4 games, you praying, don't run behind me. Don't call a passing play.
Wow.
Don't call a passing play because depending on who I was playing, they was quicker than me. So I'm like, man, just run the ball. Just run.
Let me lean forward.
Yeah, let me lean forward. You know what I'm saying? And for each athlete, it's different. Your pain tolerance is different for each athlete. But one thing you can't is 2 injuries that I know of that you can't get past: a groin and a hamstring. You're not. You know, you can have a sore calf and all that, but a hamstring and a groin, especially a groin or a quad, you ain't getting past that. And once everybody know that you have that injury, they going to test you. Coach is going to test you. When you run out there on the field, they coming right at you, bro. Yeah, you can't get past those 2 there.
Ooh, man.
Kurt, you ever been missed time with an injury?
Not a severe one. I mean, when I was a kid, you know, twist ankles and stuff like that, but nothing too severe. No, thankfully.
Yeah.
How about you, my friend?
Never had a broken bone in my life.
Well, how about a pulled muscle?
I think I broke this.
I was just, I've seen you over there before.
Yeah.
It looks like you
I think I
jammed
broke
it or
this. We were messing around playing tackle football, you know, too old to be doing that.
Right.
Like in college, messing around, and I caught a ball over the middle, and I felt my finger pop, and I was like, that felt weird. And I looked down, and it was pointing that way.
Ooh.
And I squeezed my hand, and it popped back over that way, and I was like, okay, I'm done, fellas. They were like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm just going to go. And I didn't even want to look at it, and then it never straightened back out. So I think I broke it. But other than that, no, I was very, very fortunate. Never had
Chris, you had any Big Bang problems?
2 kids.
2 kids.
Big Bang
That's funny.
problem.
Those are 2 Big Bang problems. No, a finger like you. That's
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, someone pulled it back in.
Hold your hands up, Nate.
Yeah, I had this finger here.
That's it?
That's it, yeah.
That's it, only
Because
fingers?
once this one popped, I started taping.
Okay.
Once this one popped, I just started taping the rest.
Because most guys
I'll be like Spock.
most guys in your era, especially defensive linemen, if you look at their hands,
Look at Roger Staubach.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rogers
their fingers
points the wrong way.
Yes.
He got it fixed, but yeah.
Did he?
Look at Rogers.
Yeah, his
like
pinky would face, if you put your hand in front of you, his pinky would face straight down.
Yeah.
It was just crazy.
Yeah. There was a guy, I can't remember his name, and there was an event. It was back when I first started, back when I was still working at the pro shop, and they were having the Wednesday show was at a
They start without me.
no, we didn't. Hang on real quick. Hang on. You're looking live at Tostitos
Yeah.
Championship Plaza outside Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, Texas, where it is hustling and bustling outside. A big crowd out there today. 65 degrees. The high is 66. The low is 51.
I can't hear anything. They got the mariachi band out there.
I got a story about that.
Okay, that is Shed. This is Nate. This is Kurt. 1 pump Daniels, because 2 pumps will get you fine. And if you get hit in the junk, you should be able to punch somebody like they did last night. In the back is Chris Bean, keeping us live and local. I still am Salt and Pepper Poppy. Together, we make Hanging with the Boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille people. Feel us when we speak.
Wingstop is here. So, Jesse, we waited on you. We actually didn't even do the open. We just said, what's up, fellas? How are you? And we were just discussing
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
junk punches, among
Yes.
other things.
Injuries.
Injury. Look at, can you believe
That's a nice shirt.
as many years, it's a great shirt, as many years as Nate played in the league and his hands are in that good a shape?
Yeah, because like I said, once I broke this finger, I started taping after that.
Yeah.
Because you know all the guys that played like in the 90s and before, offensive and defensive line, they hold their hands up and they point different directions.
Like this finger right here. Like this one on my finger.
Is the tendon gone?
It's gone. It's gone. Like this one was broken, never got properly fixed. This one was broke. I broke my thumb. There's a clip that if you go on YouTube, you see.
Can't
No,
watch
no,
that kind of stuff.
it's not. You don't see it, but you see before a game. I'm playing catch with Romo before a game, and you hear him yell to me, "How's the thumb?" because I'm literally playing with a broken thumb, and I had to figure out a way to kind of trap the football because I couldn't catch it like I normally would catch it. Not that I was getting many passes thrown my way, but in the event that it happened to come my way, I literally was practicing like almost like a Venus flytrap. So like the ball would be coming, and I would have to kind of like figure out, because I wasn't a body catcher. I wasn't like the ball was coming. I wanted to catch it with my hands.
This is amazing to me. This is amazing.
What? It's amazing.
Is
Life?
Jesse, if your body
Yes.
could have been equal to your mind,
Man.
you know how great a player
Boy.
you know how great a player you have been, bro.
I'm thankful. Because the Lord said, I'm going to give you just enough talent to get there.
Because if you'd have gave you abundance,
Hey,
Do you think you would have?
He wouldn't be on this show.
Do you think you would have
Throwing it out there.
questionable character if you would have had a lot of talent, or do you think you would still be the same human? You'd probably be like me. You'd do a whole lot of good, but you'd do a whole lot of bad.
I'm telling you, man.
And bad is relative, right?
Right, bad is relative.
It's in the eye of the beholder. Like,
Right.
what's bad to you, it may not be bad to me.
I can just imagine.
Life would have gone different, huh?
Life would have been a little bit different. I needed a couple humbling journeys in my life to make sure, like, I think it was like the long run. Because he was like, I'm gonna bless you forever. But if I bless
Just not all at once.
like if I blessed you too much at first, you wouldn't have, like, because now I'm at a place now where I can handle any blessing going forward, like no matter the amount.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
Me too.
Just in case you listening. But like, if I was a first round pick and I had the access of, I don't know what they're making, but millions at 20 years old.
All at once. Yeah.
If I was in college with NIL deals right now, I was saying wild stuff to my coaches, and I wasn't like we ain't even. I had maybe had them $100 handshakes, or you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But if you telling me I had 500,000 or I was doing a million,
Wouldn't have been able to talk to you.
I was this is a no lie, and I can call Gunnar Brewer right now, who was my wide receiver coach at UNC, and my freshman year, you come in with all this hype. I'm ready to play. I'm like, but I'm not understanding the mental part of learning the playbook, understanding, what we're doing out here, different personnel sets, different coverages that we're facing. And I kept grading out like 50%, 40%, 50%. Like, but I'm begging to play more. Like, I'm getting mad. I'm like, I'm transferring because I'm not playing. And so, like, my coaches got tired of it. So one day, like, we're all, as a wide receiver group, watching film, and one play, I'll do good. Great block, Jess. You got the right person. No. Next play, Jesse, you're running the wrong route. Next play, good route, Jesse. Next play, this is not it. What are you doing, Jesse? And they got to a point, he's like, you know what? You always talking about you want more bleep playing time. You can't figure out what to do. And instead of my response being, you know what, coach, you're right. Let me study more. Can you help me out? I said, well, if I keep grading out 50%, it's your job to take me out every other play.
Oh, my God.
Like, that was my response. Like, if I do good,
You figure it out.
You figure it out. If I do good, take me out the next play, because I'm going to mess up. You figure out how this 50% thing going to work out to me getting to 100% each week. And I was saying that with no money. So imagine if I had 500,000, $1 million, and I know my coach don't make that.
Wow. Yeah.
No. That level of Jesse would have been a terror. I would have been a terror.
But you probably still wouldn't drink, wouldn't gamble, wouldn't do all that stuff. You think?
No. I never had a desire to do that.
So your moral compass would have been.
But the ladies
and the ego and the
ladies would have been.
The quality would have gone up.
They would have been from everywhere. Kurt. They would have called me Jesse Two Pump. You know what I'm saying?
Importing them. Huh?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
All right.
I would have been a jerk.
Let's take our first break. When we come back, more. Well, actually, football.
Yeah.
When we come and mariachis.
Yes.
We have stories. We'll be right back on Hanging with the Boys.
How about them Cowboys? And how about those Hillshire Farm Little Smokies cocktail links? We're big fans of both. After you enjoy the game, keep the celebration going with our savory, delicious Little Smokies cocktail links. Whether it's bringing incredible flavor to your family gatherings or surprising friends with mid-game fuel, Little Smokies cocktail links are sure to be a crowd pleaser. Get yours today at your local grocery store and enjoy them your way. Hillshire Farm is proud to be the official protein of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hillshire Farm is calling.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the second segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by blockchain.com.
Blockchain!
Thank you, blockchain.com. And any other show on the Dallas Cowboys network with the short week and only 2 days to the game, they would be trying to get as much football in on the show as possible. But in true Hanging with the Boys fashion, we're going to have story time before we get into more football.
Because we can always do like we do every year, is cram it in to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Sure.
Oh, it's the third segment.
Yeah.
Either way, y'all gonna get this information.
Yeah.
We'll figure
And
it
we
out.
don't need a whole show to give you, because we know what we're talking about. So we don't have to fluff it up.
Yeah.
We get right to it.
Go right into it. So I don't know what your mariachi band story is.
Oh, no, they were outside.
Oh, okay. I was using the restroom before I came in here.
Nice.
And I was in the stall with the door shut. Too much information.
Yeah, way too much.
And I
Wash your hands.
hear a conversation between several gentlemen speaking Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, so I have no idea what they're saying. And I come out to go wash my hands, and there's a gentleman there in a full mariachi outfit. Like not just one you go to the club and see a very nice. You could tell this is high quality mariachi. Like silver inlay woven in. It was very nice. And I'm just thinking, only at the Star. Like
They were
where?
talking
They were on the field.
Yeah,
What are they doing on the field?
Practice.
that's like the top mariachi band in Mexico.
Are they practicing
the
for
world.
halftime?
Something like I don't know what it is.
No, they actually perform at the games.
I know, but what are they doing on the field performing?
At practice.
They're doing some kind of shoot or something.
Yeah, they're doing a shoot.
Okay.
While practice is going on. All right.
So, Chris,
Again, only at the Star.
Right.
Well, you know, Jerry is a mariachi connoisseur. So,
Got them cowboy readers.
yeah.
So that's the number one mariachi band
Yes.
in the world,
Yeah,
right?
he's booked them for the rest of the year.
Crazy.
So they'll
For
be
the
at every
stadium.
every Cowboys
game day.
game at
Yep.
AT&T Stadium.
They fly him in from Mexico.
There you go. Out there on the plaza?
No, they actually have a
Avocado from
stage
Mexico.
inside the stadium.
What?
Yes,
When did this happen?
this year. Yeah, there's a stage in the stadium.
I got to get to a
You
game.
get to a game.
Lots happened.
Yeah.
since I've been out.
Yeah, I'll get you to the game.
That's it. That's why this.
Okay, you want to hear a funny story?
Yes, let's hear it.
Elijah Clark.
Elijah
Everybody knows the viral video of him going down the field and making the tackle. Well, do you remember the viral video on Friday of the elementary kids punching the Did you see that? Anybody
Yes,
see that?
Cowboys.
Punching bags.
The Philadelphia elementary
Yeah.
students that were okay.
And to be honest, to add to your story,
Yeah.
did you remember the lady reporter? Her name that they did, like they did on that news station, like they not the white lady, but the lady they threw it back to in the studio.
No, I didn't see that.
Her name is Alex Holly.
Oh,
Was that a relative?
EY?
EY.
Is that a relative?
No, but she's really cute though. So she
Holly wedding.
if she ever married me, she would never have to change
There
her
you
name.
go.
That's good.
Keep her professional identity.
there you go.
Well, anyways,
Right?
Elijah
Right?
Clark.
Right? I'm sorry.
Elijah Clark. That school was in Camden, New Jersey.
Oh, was that his school?
That was his elementary school.
Oh no!
And second of all, his nephew goes to that school.
Oh, what?
So he had to call his sister and said, he ain't hitting Cowboy players, is he? Because that's who I play for.
You'd have ruined nephew
How about
Christmas
that?
right there.
Supposedly he didn't. He didn't take part in the.
He didn't take part in
Okay.
it, by the way.
Okay.
He did not.
Okay.
So that was a story yesterday coming out of the locker room.
That's funny.
Wow. All right, let's get into a little bit of football to carry on our conversation from yesterday. In Pickens and CeeDee, right?
See my shirt?
I love that shirt.
Wear my shirt,
That's
man.
one of the best shirts you've ever worn.
Wear my shirt.
send it, Chet. They didn't send it, Chet.
Nah,
one of
you
the
ain't.
best ones ever.
You see,
That boy is good.
I asked for that shirt a month ago.
They didn't send it to
too
me.
much. You don't want your boy to have
Oh my
one.
God, man.
You stole my
I
ties.
would never, ever.
You stole my
ever-
ties.
I would
Stole
never
your
not
ties.
want my brother.
Go in my
to-
bags and take all my good clothes. And I asked for a shirt a month ago.
Oh my God.
When will I get it, Jess? Will it?
Maybe when
You
you
still paying me back for that porch?
I was gonna say maybe when you pick him up off the porch, you have a shirt.
Yeah, that porch thing is still hunting me, ain't it?
If you're Dak, one of the best leaders we've ever heard talked about in this building, at least in the last 20 years, how do you? If anybody can tell that CeeDee's struggling a little bit, it's going to be his quarterback, right? Mentally, whatever he's going through, identity-wise. How do you, as Dak, manage that, or do you? Is it on you a little bit to kind of keep his confidence up, keep him going, keep him energized, keep him in the game, get him involved? When you got somebody like Pickens that you feel like all I have to do is throw it within – it's Dez 2.0, but more, dare I say, more talent, because if that's possible, So how do you, if you're Dak, is it part of your job as the leader of that offense, the leader of that team, to keep CeeDee on track or get him back on track? Because you could lose confidence pretty quick as a wide receiver, right? And you can lose confidence in your wide receiver as a quarterback even faster, right?
Yeah, I hate that we're even having this conversation.
Me too.
Honestly, like I really am.
And it's one game,
because
right?
It's one game, and if I'm Dak, like let's just say for example, I happen to be Jesse Holly in that locker room with CeeDee in the wide receiver room. Like I would just tell him, like I would just pull him to the side, text him, whatever it is. Like, dog, you're CeeDee Lamb. Like, do I need to do a highlight tape for you? Like, do I need to pull up something on YouTube to show you just exactly? Do I need to show you the accolades that you put together? Like, even in the midst of everything that's happening in Georgia and all this, yeah, you just hit 7,000 yards in 5 years in your career here. Like, you're on pace to leave here as the all-time leading receiver in receptions, touchdowns, yards, every statistical category. So it's like, I don't now. What Dak says and what CeeDee believes are completely two different things, right? Because I can tell you all this, but you got to believe it. But for Dak, it's continue to do what you do. Like, CeeDee didn't lack targets in that game. He had 11. He had 11 targets. And George had 9. So it wasn't like there was this big disparity in who gets the ball, how. No, you had 11. You dropped 3. You dropped 3, and you still had 74 yards. So you catch those 3, and again, you're having a 8 catch day, over 100 yards, and a touchdown. George Pickens, the game doesn't look so gaudy after all. If he got a $146 or whatever it was, and you got a $125, and y'all both got touchdowns, no one's saying this. It's because you had the 3 drops, and you had, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
You go out there and you practice, and you still remind them. Shotty said it the other day in the presser, and that's him being kind of ahead of the game. He was like, listen, we're going to need CeeDee. Guess what? Get ready. He's getting the ball in Kansas City a lot. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not going to stop going to him. I think of course, this is what we do as a media. We have to talk about it. We have to make it a big issue. We have to put it out there. I get it. This is what sells. We are in the entertainment business. So we have to have things that we talk about that are entertaining. This is the most entertaining topic that's happening right now for the Cowboys. But you don't have to say nothing.
Just go play.
No, you are CeeDee Lamb.
Same guy.
Like, what are we talking about here? Like, you're CeeDee Lamb, and guess what? As much and as well as George Pickens is playing, as much as George Pickens is now kind of the leader in the doghouse, not the doghouse, but the leader in the house of, you know, running the offense through him. You think they're not gonna need CeeDee Lamb at any point in time in this season? Yes, they are.
You know what's amazing is that, and like I said, I'm with you. You know, I came to grips like 2 weeks ago. I said, you know what? It's we entertainers. That's all we are. We're not team builders. We don't care about people's how they feel. Now we'll act like it. You know, if something bad happens. But are you gonna think team when you got to do a podcast and you got a hot take? Who's the hottest receiver? Who we should run the offense through? The bottom line is this right here. We needed a George Pickens so CeeDee can continue to be who he is. George Pickens needed a Dak and a CeeDee so he can show the world who he is. Mm-hmm. So if I'm Coach Schottenheimer, hey, bro, you the man. Let's go play ball. Now it's up to CeeDee, who's had more success than Fairview, to realize who he is. Now, I'll go even deeper. The kid that we just lost, the kid that just passed away.
Marshawn.
I'm quite sure somebody in that locker room ought to walk up to him and say, and I know this deeper than what people want to be, hey, bro, come on now. Is there a problem off the field? Is there something that's bothering you? Somebody that you're close to, on this team or not on this team. And I know it's not as deep as what I'm saying because it's just a few drop balls. But ain't this what we always talking about? Finding somebody you can confide in to help you fix your problem. Now, maybe it's a CeeDee problem that only he can fix. But maybe it's something outside of football that maybe Jesse can help with, or Kurt, or you. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because as this thing go on, and he becomes that leader of running the offense through, guess what this Steve Spagnuolo going to do? He ain't catching the ball. This dude is not going to win it. So guess who you have to rely on then? CeeDee. Mm-hmm. Because somebody going to say, in this Detroit, Kansas City, and the next team, this dude number 3 ain't beating us. I don't care how many great jumps he make, how many this, that. We're going to bracket him with our best guys, our best safety and best corner, and we'll see. So then it'll fall back on CeeDee. But what we need to make sure, and this is what the coach has to do, this is what Dak has to do, is to make sure CeeDee is on page. A couple of them routes, CeeDee was way out of whack. Dak was on fire throwing that ball. CeeDee was out of whack. He was in the wrong place. He's got to tighten himself up. Take what you can use from what we just said, throw the rest in the trash.
And then, good stuff, Nate. And then Jerry had something interesting to say. Is it today on the Fan?
Yeah, this morning on the Fan. He said George Pickens is going to be here next season.
Yeah, you know why? That franchise tag is still – that's the thing. Like, Jerry's not saying it. Now, do I think that Jerry would like to try to get a deal that's Jerry's kind of deal? Sure. But Jerry is under the heat. Jerry fully understands if all else fails, I still possess And part of the reason, Jerry is one of the people on the forefront of getting the salary cap and franchise tags. Like, Jerry was a part of all of that. You know what I'm saying? For reasons such as this, of we got something really good. Don't quite know how I'm going to figure out how to pay this thing out. But he also knows, well, the way that this fan base is eating up the productivity of George Pickens, I cannot let him go.
Yeah, that's true.
I cannot let him go. I can't. Yeah. And so it's going to be spent that, well, we're trying to work out a deal. And then it's also going to be spent as, it's only so much pie. And then it's going to be spent as, now he's the bad guy because his agent is the same agent that we had to deal with before that wanted these astronomical numbers that just don't make sense for us. And we're offering the franchise tag, $28 million, which can't do with $28 million. And it'll put it back on the player again of being a malcontent and, wanting too much and not thinking about the team. That's why he can sit here and say, well, yeah, he's going to be here in 2026. Through hell or high water, he ain't going nowhere because we possess, the Cowboys possess the franchise tag.
Do we think that all the years that we've known since the salary cap and the Super Bowl years, the years Nate was on the team, and we haven't seen –
well, no salary cap back then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a salary cap.
Yeah.
We've heard all in, but we've seen –
look at this. This is
different.
This is entertainment. This is the entertainment part. Finish. Go ahead.
Because Jesse and I have had this discussion off air multiple. You know what?
The entertaining part.
Let's save this for the last second. Because we're not going to get this in 2 or 3 minutes. All right. We'll be right back. Hanging with the boys.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the final segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by 7-Eleven. We are talking about two guys that are open 24/7, just like 7-Eleven. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb. Question. Me and Jesse talk about this all the time. We've never seen, and we have different opinions on this, we've never seen upstairs, Jerry, Steven, Will, all those guys in charge of making personnel decisions really go all in. Right, we've been told we're going all in. We've grown our own at home, and we've for the most part signed those guys. Since Dion and Charles, we haven't gone all in with Like, I'm going to get these guys no matter what it costs me. I will mortgage my future. We've been so conscious around here to not get in salary cap hell, to not mortgage the future like the Eagles. The Eagles are still writing checks that they're going to have to cash one day, but they're like, you know what? We're going to win as many Super Bowls as we can until we get there. Jerry, I think, would rather go 8-8 for eternity and not go all in and have a 2 to 3 year window and then all of a sudden go back to winning 3 and 4 games for 4 or 5 more years and having to rebuild because, you know, he likes the stadium full. He likes the entertainment value. He wants people to have fun. He doesn't want to suffer through it. You know, I don't either as a fan. But at some point, I'm like, okay, it's been the Rangers did it, right? And it was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good for 20 more years. I got that one. It happened in my lifetime. Let me do it. I just have this feeling with this move that they made with Quinnen Williams, and they gave up some draft capital that they've never really done before, and you see what a big difference it made. You got these pieces in place for the next couple of years on offense. If you sign Pickens and you have to mortgage some of your future, and then you got a hell of a front three right now, front five, however you want to look at it. Go get 2 or 3 more guys on that defense. Draft really well wherever you want to draft, but go get some immediate impact guys in the offseason that you can put around Quinnen and make a real legit run the next 2 years, and then who cares what happens in the future? We've never done that. And I just feel like we're getting to a point where we don't have the opportunity to do that. This is the first time in a long time I felt like you could do that with this team, but you have to give stuff up. I think they're going to do it this offseason. I think they're actually going to go all in. Jesse, I don't think feels that way.
Chris, give me that cha-ching. give me that one time. Cha-ching.
You say how you feel, and I want to know how you guys feel. Because this is no matter what happens the rest of the season, I think we know we got something working on defense. Like Nate said, we're building something for once. Offense is built. You're there, right? With maybe a couple of pieces here and there. How you feel about it, Jesse? And then you guys kind of jump in.
For me, it's you're trying to get a tiger to change his stripes.
Right.
And 30 years they've been doing it a certain way. Mm-hmm. And Jerry, if no one understands the pulse of his people, it's Jerry. And he can feel when that thing is kind of going the wrong way. And this is just my personal opinion. Because sometimes it's more profitable to not win it all. Just to keep you coming. Like, because think about how this season has gone, right? Like, think about how the season has gone. The extreme excitement at the beginning. It's the beginning of the football year. Mm-hmm. Everyone excited. Possibilities are endless. The season comes, as Nate would say, you need about the 3-4 games of the first couple games to kind of figure out what your team is. So the excitement is still there. Doesn't go well, right? You're losing your steam. Defense is playing historically bad, but you're still being talked about at a record pace because you're not good. But then there's kind of that apathy is setting in. People are kind of getting upset and it's like, oh, here we go again. And then the trade deadline hits. Boom. You make a blockbuster trade. Oh, excitement's back. Right? You come out, you play the Raiders. We're back. Then you go and you beat the Eagles. Now you have a fan base that is absolutely engaged again. Mm-hmm. Everybody is locked in. And they're going to be locked in to the end of the season because even if you lose on Thanksgiving, you're not mathematically eliminated, right? So, like, you're still going to be tied in because now the fans are being like, man, but if we get down to that last game, what happens? We're scoreboarding other teams and we're scoreboarding, who's losing, who's winning over there. And you're trying to go down to that last little bit. I watched it this morning on ESPN. Shout out to my guy, Jeff Saturday. He's like, oh, there's still a chance for the Cowboys to make the playoffs. It's like right now they're at a 10% chance of making the playoffs. He goes, let's just say that they lose on Thanksgiving, but then they just run the table. And all of a sudden now there's an 82% chance that they make the playoffs. people are holding on for that. Mm-hmm. They're holding on for that. And then we get to the offseason, and then now I got you again because 33% of your roster change over every single year. I do believe that he's probably going to franchise George Pickens. But now and this is the thing that's different every single year, is that now you assume that Quinnen is going to be as good next year. That he's not going to have a down year or an injury, or that Osa is not going to be that, or this is not going to be that. Or now that the team that you're facing this year, or the upcoming year, because Quinnen is a surprise to a lot of people. Quinnen was a surprise to Philadelphia. Philadelphia coming into the year, they wasn't thinking about having to stop Quinnen Williams. They thinking about, we got Mozzie Smith that we got to deal with. So now I have an entire offseason. What happens within your division is the Giants, Washington, and Philadelphia, they all go, we now draft and free agency to now address that problem that we have. We have a Quinnen Williams problem. So now coming into next year, Quinnen is not a surprise to anybody. He is a full-blown on situation that we now are not surprised by. And we've geared up both strategy-wise and talent-wise on how we can try to stop that problem, or how we can now, if you bring back Matt Eberflus, all right, Matt Eberflus, now we know that you want to go to a 5-man front. Okay, cool. So now we know we play the Cowboys coming in next year. What are ways that we can go and defeat the 5-man front? All that now was in the play because Eberflus wasn't doing this heading into. So I'm saying all that to say all that changes next year because these surprises that you had this year to come in the second half of the season are no longer surprises. And you're now hoping for something that's been a 30-year run to be broken in the sense of how they operate and the way they spend money and technically going all in. Sometimes this all in means, we did all in November.
But I don't think you've ever had a crossroads where you don't know how much longer you're going to be a part of the franchise, right? All the kids and the grandkids are all they're all there with you during the game. The family's there, right? You don't know how long that dynamic.
All right, so let me ask you.
And then you've actually got the collateral to do it, which you haven't had in the past.
So not to bring up kind of like morbid type stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But earlier this year, it was revealed that Jerry Jones had cancer years ago, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if nothing else wanted to get you to move your tail, go to the doctor and be told that you got cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm. I mean, Kurt, right? Now, I don't mean to, you know what I'm saying? But nothing else would make you want to be more alive now when you figure out I'm dealing with something that might take me out.
Sense of urgency, yeah.
That didn't make him move.
I'm telling you. I get it.
This is just my mind. I'm not saying
you're the voice of
reason. The thing is, did he not go and get Quinnen? Did he use assets? Yes, he did. Mm-hmm. Did we go get a somewhat proven wide receiver? Yes, we did. We lost a valuable pass rusher. And that right there changed the way you did business. Mm-hmm. Because we've never gotten rid of a player of that caliber ever, even in the Landry days. But we did this time, be it whether he made you mad, whether the money, I don't know that. I wasn't in there. But you have done a few different things. This is I'm with Shannon. This is a major offseason because I don't think the fan base is gonna sit still. It has sat still for these 30 years. You know, it's a lot of people kicking themselves.
Where they going, Nate?
I understand.
Where they going?
I understand. I understand what you're saying, and I see what you're saying. I've been a part of what you're saying. But this is a year where you're going to have to make some changes for your players and make this team better. Because what I'm saying now is when you do have those 1 or 2 or 3 bad games, now the tickets have already been bought for the next 3 years. They're not going anywhere. But it's always projections. And I think they want to get something going that is sustainable. Because like you said, Philadelphia Eagles, their offensive line won 100%, but they're still better than 80% of the offensive lines in here, and they did a great job. So what you draft, whether you use the franchise tag or not, you got to bring back a better team next year. And this team cannot falter coming out of the gates. Do Mr. Jones have to, what can we do next? I don't think they want that. I think that they're going to make a concerted effort because they have changed a few things, whether it was about force or whether they wanted to. They had to change the way they did business this past year. They had to. So now, do you feel good? Now, do the upper brass feel good about the changes they've made and the decisions they've made? I think they got to feel pretty good right now. But I believe this right here, and I believed it a year ago. They've been building. You've seen the player drop off. I've seen the player drop off. These guys from us know how we feel about it. I think they're going to have to do business a little bit different. Now, I do agree that they're going to have to franchise the big Pickens because they done went up from 25 to 28
It goes up
to 30.
every week.
Yeah, it goes up every week. So I agree with you there. But if you don't in the next 2 years show this fan base that you really, really, really do care, I've been here when it was ugly, bro. And people don't think it can get ugly. I promise you, it can get ugly, and it can get ugly quick because just like Mr. Jones has the right to say, Sony, Wingstop, we're snatching your deal, they had a little clause too saying, we got you too, brother. So that's just what I believe.
What do you think, Kurt?
I tend to lean on your guys' side. I think they are doing things a little differently. They have their windows now. Dak Prescott, they have a franchise quarterback playing at the top of his game right now. Those are hard to find. They don't take advantage of it now like they seem to be doing. They don't keep building. This may be Jerry's last window.
Yeah. And I
Look,
think
Mom, you push me out by myself, I stand here by myself.
and nobody
I'm like 50 Cent. I come to the edge of the stage and I take the vest off and I just stand out there by myself like this. Even my boy Kurt.
I know.
Jesse, the good thing about this right here is we can't. None of us are fence riders. Well, no, excuse me.
Most of us.
Most of us are not fence riders. But you have to agree. We've never seen. I thought in a million years they'll never use these draft picks. Not during the season. They're gonna wait. They're gonna build this thing up. It's gonna be Ringling Brothers. They did it.
We saw them do that.
Yeah, but
we saw them do that.
But did we ever see the Parsons deal?
We've never seen that. I think that was a different situation. Again, I think that got so personal.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
I don't believe that was a business decision.
And that's my point. I think football now is personal, and I think it's business.
I think that never got. This is my opinion. I don't think that ever got football personal. That got personal, man personal.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
And he made a decision to do that. But again, I've been around here long enough where, you know, when they went wide receiver by committee and they realized that wasn't going to work, they fell into a desperate situation.
Right.
What do you have to do? I have to now go and overpay for a guy, and they did that. They sent the first round pick to.
We got to get out of here, Jess. But quickly, let me say this: what I was hoping, and it didn't happen, thank God, was they had a quick fix to the defense. They had a quick fix. Yes, they did.
Ooh.
The quick fix was
they tried.
Look,
when he came up from Green Bay, they realized quickly that what we thought was going to be the fix ain't the fix. But, again, that's why Quinnen is here.
No. The quick fix was not that Eberflus was the out, bruh. We was gonna do something we normally don't do. This defense coordinator, if he wanted to keep it status quo, hey, let's just fire Eberflus and we'll just fly this thing by night. Because that was the quick fix.
His pick.
But no, I understand that.
That wasn't a shoddy pick.
I know it wasn't a shoddy pick. And that's what like most things are Jerry's pick, and he will do what he has to do. He'll put the salt shakers up there and everything. Bro,
we know that Jerry don't want to send nobody home that he still has to pay for while they get this chance to sit on the beach. He don't.
But it'd have been cheaper. It'd have been a little cheaper.
I know we got to go.
Yeah.
You know what my fear is? This goes back to you and you both your points. This current fan base is going nowhere. My fear is if you don't do something now, you're going to miss a whole generation, because if you don't win, the people my age, Kurt's age, y'all, we're here. We locked in. We ain't going nowhere. But their kids, their grandkids, the next generation.
Yeah, they hollering other teams.
If you don't do something and show that, like, okay, I'm actually going in, you're going to miss a whole, and then that's where it's going to get ugly, is down the road 20 years from now. So good stuff, man. This was good. Hey, tomorrow, we got a lot to get in tomorrow because we didn't get to anything on the field today.
Jess, are you going to be on time tomorrow?
Maybe. I might. Maybe.
Now you acting like that athlete you're talking about.
What I'm saying?
That prima donna.
I'm acting like 88 now.
Jesse, good stuff. Nate, good stuff. Kurt, good stuff. Chris, thanks for keeping us on the air. Josh, thanks for keeping them company. Be back tomorrow. Hang with the boys. We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?